Hi everybody, and welcome to the Farmers Branch Economic Development Update for the third quarter of calendar year 2017. I'm Tom Bryson with Economic Development and Tourism news and information for the months of July, August, and September. July led off with a long-awaited event as ground was finally broken on a new medical office building that will house the new Farmers Branch Family Practice and Baylor Scott & White Institute for Rehabilitation. Farmers Branch Human Resources Director Brian Beasley said the 5,000 square foot building is a partnership between the clinic and the city.
We're opening up a Baylor Scott & White facility that will actually be an amenity for the city and the citizens of Farmers Branch, as well as being a partnership with the city and allowing our city employees to go for medical reasons as well as for rehab facilities. For the community, this is going to be a great resource because the Economic Development Group had noticed that a lot of our citizens were leaving the city of Farmers Branch to go off and receive medical attention. So this provides a doctor facility, full doctor's facility that will be open 7 days a week, as well as a rehab center, and is available to all citizens who come to City of Farmers Branch, as well as our employees. The timetable should be open in May of 2018. That's the contractual obligation, and that's when we're hopeful that we'll be opening the doors at that time.
Site plans were approved this summer for a new 32-unit townhome development on the west side of Farmers Branch on Hutton Drive. The builder, P Custom Homes, will build 3-story units that will range from 2,966 to 3,326 square feet and include 2-car garages. In addition, the development will offer a community pool, a dog park, and open green spaces for future residents. More than 40 real estate agents and their guests were in attendance for a tour of homes completed under the Demolition Rebuild program in Farmers Branch. Economic Development Director Allison Cook said the event was a huge success.
We invited residential real estate agents to hear about the program. Many already knew about the program, and they were excited to learn about it for their clients. Many people are looking for infill lots in Dallas-Fort Worth area, and infill lots are hard to find these days, especially in a market that is hot like right now in 2017. And so we don't see that slowing down. And so this program really helps people make the decision of where to relocate and where to build a new home if they're in the market for a brand new home and want to live in a first-string suburb like Farmers Branch. We got on a bus and we drove around to see some of the past projects that have been completed. In our demo rebuild program, we've had about 47 participants to date that have gone through the program, been approved, and started to build or have already finished their dream home. So far the program has been successful, and the City Council this December is looking to even make more modifications to make it a broader program.
Farmers Branch-based Monitronics, who recently rebranded as Moni, an industry leader in home security monitoring, announced that it will provide professional monitoring for Nest Secure. In addition to this exclusive partnership, Moni will provide Nest equipment directly to customers. In September, a site plan was approved for a distribution center with wholesale operations and a showroom floor for Bedrosian Tile and Stone. The established company has many locations across the country, but primarily in the western U.S. This will be one of their first locations in Texas. Turning to tourism, Premier Baseball returned to Farmers Branch this summer for an opening night of their Select Baseball Tournament at Oren Good Park. The tournament hosted 60 teams from across the country that generated more than 1,000 room nights in Farmers Branch hotels. More than 1,200 were in attendance for the opening night game that featured premier players teaming up with players from the Miracle League, a sports organization for special needs children. The Dallas Texans Select Soccer Club hosted a summer soccer festival in August. A total of 93 teams generated 152 room nights in Farmers Branch hotels. On the heels of opening a location at Midway and LBJ in Farmers Branch, At Home CEO Lee Bird was in New York in August to ring the bell at the New York Stock Exchange, celebrating 1 year since the company went public. Finally, for this update, we have a great story about one of the busiest facilities in Farmers Branch, which is about to get a well-deserved makeover. After opening in 2004, the Dr. Pepper Star Center has played host to thousands of hockey teams, figure skaters, curlers, and other winter sports enthusiasts. Now, the City of Farmers Branch, in partnership with the Dallas Stars, will update the facility to become one of the premier sports centers in North Texas. Deputy City Manager John Land tells us all about it.
The Stars were looking for a place for a headquarters for the Dallas Stars alumni. a location for the Texas Hockey History Center, a location for sled hockey, and a place where they could maximize exposure on some major thoroughfares. And the question was, well, why not Farmers Branch? That made sense to both of us, and very proud to announce that we are now the headquarters for sled hockey in North Texas. The Dallas Stars alumni will call Farmers Branch their home. They'll have state-of-the-art lockers, and they'll be hosting fantasy camps. It will also be the visiting ice for teams that are coming in to play the Stars. When the American Airlines Center is not available, this will be where they'll be practicing. And it's also going to be the Texas Hockey History Center. Our second floor will be converted into a virtual Hall of Fame for Texas hockey. We're excited about all of those ventures. There's more things to come. And as part of the renovations we're making to the Star Center, Dallas is going to be host to the NHL Draft. We're going to have some 300 prospects that will have a stills competition, Farmers Branch Dr. Pepper Star Center, in anticipation of the draft. There's over 250,000 patrons a year that come in and out of these doors. The Stars indicate to us this is the most successful facility of its kind that they have in their network.
And that will do it for the Farmers Branch Economic Development Update for the third quarter of 2017. Your Farmers Branch Economic Development team continues to work hard each and every day to attract new businesses to Farmers Branch and encourage existing businesses to stay here. We'll be back in about 3 months with a look at the fourth quarter and the year in review as the phone continues to ring here in Farmers Branch. Until then, I'm Tom Bryson. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. News and information for the months of June, July, and August. And that's not right, it's through September. In addition to this exclusive partnership, we have a great story. We work hard every day to keep businesses in Farmers Branch and keep businesses here. Once again, and encourage existing businesses to stay here. Existing, I say existing.